Hey Leo, I'm Lucy Ravenstone and welcome to my channel. So guys, I've decided to go back to my Archangel Michael deck for this month. I'm in need of just some comfort zone things. We've just had Leo full moon, which I mean you could be thriving right now, but for some of us it's really kind of bringing up transformations. I feel like it's like that for all signs though. So let's see what's in store for you coming on that. It's literally just been full moon. I think it was like 5 days ago from this recording. I could be off because I am really terrible with times and my memory is often a bit all over the place. But we've just had it. Transformations all over, kind of things really coming to the surface. And yeah, transformative times for everybody. I'm kind of excited to see what's in store for you guys, Leo, for March. So yeah, let's do this. So with these cards, they're very much like the first cards that I ever got. They weren't actually mine. They were my mom's. She bought them, and sometimes some things she gets for herself end up meaning to be for me, because she's my mom. So obviously some things come through that way and make their way to me in my journey. And that's what happened with these cards, and I really kind of got a really deep relationship with them. So they are my comfort cards. As a Taurus, comfort things are my everything. So let's begin for you guys. So the first card is reversed. So with Archangel Michael cards, it means pay attention. You are on the right path. So you need to understand this. You are on the right path, which means everything that you're going through at the moment, it's meant to happen. It is a universal flow. You are on the right path towards where you need to go. I'm being kind of drawn to the halo around the angel's head. And it feels kind of like it's an enlightening time for you. It's bringing you kind of into balance with your spiritual self, your spiritual understanding, and you're being guided as well. In this imagery, there is a little boy being guided by the angel, by Archangel Michael. And this to me, it's like, I just feel like it's a very guiding time. It does feel very spiritual. I feel like this is a time where you are kind of just becoming more spiritual aware or more spiritually aligned, depending on your circumstances. Now you're being asked to spend more time outdoors. So this card to me actually is kind of very similar to hermity vibes as well, because it is about getting out in nature and allowing nature to heal us, and allowing nature to talk to us, to listen to the birds, look at the signs, watch the clouds. What do you see there? How does it make you feel? Sometimes just getting outdoors actually is a very healing thing, you know, going outside and going for a walk, sitting outside on our decking, reading a book outside, walking with our feet in the grass, grounding. Those kind of things are very healing, and that's kind of the guidance with this card. It's like literally just get outside. Sometimes we get very claustrophobic in our lives, especially if we spend a lot of time in an office or indoors, and this kind of says, you know, step away from that, get outside. It's now a time for contemplation, and this kind of to me cements that spiritual growth kind of vibe as well. It feels like there's some internal work needed here, or some realizations. You and your loved ones are safe, and this again is another card saying you're guided. It is saying that your loved ones are with you. So Leo, this can be that if you have a deceased one, that they're with you by your side during this time. So if anyone comes to mind, if you've been seeing them in your dreams, been thinking of them a lot lately, it's kind of saying like, you know, we're here, we're beside you, we're guiding you along the way as well. And just a really lovely card to sort of say, hey, I'm checking in, I love you. So that's a really good vibe with this. Again, with this card, I just had this for Aries as well, so this kind of seems like a fire sign theme, of being like the hard parts are behind you, like the challenges are behind you now. And it feels like it's a time to kind of move towards your passions and focus on what it is that makes you drive and what gives you a drive. And your next card is that this is your life's purpose. And this is kind of like, again, you have two that are in parallel to each other, very similar to Aries, this reading. Like I actually am loving fire sign readings. My earth ones are a bit deep, but these fire signs are, you know, Aries full moon is kind of being like, it's a passion thing, like we're all being driven on the right way. But for you guys, it really is like it's giving me this fire energy of passion. So this is your life's purpose, is that you're on the right track, you're divinely guided, this is what's meant to happen. So anything that you're going through at the moment with the you are on the right path and this is your life purpose, like this is happening for a reason and this is supposed to happen. So take note of that. A good way of processing that is to actually when we are getting out in nature, when we are in our own thoughts, is to kind of think, okay, this is what's happened to me and I've been taking it however which way, but why? How can I see the whys in it? Can I see that what helps me grow within this? What did it bring to the surface? What is it telling me? It's trusting in yourself. I just got a glimpse of the next card is believe and trust. It's trusting in yourself, and it's believing and seeing. Like the believe and trust card is trusting in your intuition and have faith. And again, you got a lot of that vibe in this beginning of this reading so far, is to have faith and trust in the universal flow. Things are going the way that they're supposed to. I do have a feeling, this feeling of feeling something to do with your heart, wants, goals, achievements. It's something that you want, and believe and trust that you can have that, Leo. You can get that. It is not without. It's not far from your reach. And you're laying down your challenges. I feel like your hard times are behind you now. Like moving forward, I feel like things are going to be easier or smoother. I just feel like the challenges that have led you towards, I feel like the last reading may actually have been a bit more emotionally driven, a bit more feeling like everything's getting on top of you. And now, coming into March, I feel like this is behind you now. So now this is a time to start rebuilding. The next card that confirms it as well for me is energy healing work. So this is now your healing. It's a nurturing feeling. I feel like it's time for you to start focusing on the things that do get you into that place. I do feel like you actually had energy healing work in the last one, or a card similar, which was saying to kind of, come on, let's nurture that needs. I feel like it was much more of a depressed vibe back then, because now it feels like overcome of that, and actually this is doing the energy work to really kind of find yourself and build up. It feels actually more on the positive scale. It's finding that what helps drive you, and again it feels spiritual. This could be seeking out a meditation, seeking out some kind of spiritual path that fulfills you and your belief system. That's what it kind of feels like. This it's taking the time to nurture your soul and your spiritual desires and wants and needs, like all of those things. And I get a lot of hope here. And I feel like you are ready to believe, and you're ready to trust, and you're ready to regain that trust. I feel like you may have lost faith a little bit at some point, and this is now the time where you're ready to actually get that faith back, to get that trust. It is a favourable outcome. So this journey, again, being you're on the right path, your life's purpose, a favourable outcome, you are heading in the right direction. This is all leading you towards a good favourable outcome. It's leading you towards where you're meant to be. It's creating balance as well. This card, the favourable outcome, it has the scales there on there. It has bringing things to light in order to balance. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You, to me, feel like the light. It feels like you need to create your balance within your life and work on what you need to within your own self. Pay attention to your dreams, so trust your intuition. You are really being guided right now. If you are dreaming a lot, this is often the way that the universe, the angels, they communicate with us, is through our dreams. This card actually does make me feel like very kind of Aboriginal spirit. Could be specifically for you, Leo, as well. So keep that in mind, because it kind of gives me this sense of like an ancestor or something that's by your side that's trying to guide you through your dreams. And this actually is, they're similar. Your loved one, you and your loved ones are safe, which is, that your loved one is there by your side, the deceased loved one. And then pay attention to your dreams and the ancestry feel. I do feel like there's someone with you right now that is helping you through whatever it is that your challenges are. This spiritual growth is helping you through and towards what it is that you hope to achieve with your life this year. I do feel this is multi-layered. I just feel like, Leo, that if you all, though you're all on the right path, I do feel like this is multi-layered. This feels like, the spiritual growth, there's situations that you need to let go and heal from. And I feel like I can really feel that there is so many different strengths to this. And it feels powerful. It does feel powerful for you. So this card is reversed, and when it's reversed in the Archangel Michael deck, again, pay attention. So this is make a commitment. So I feel like with you coming into yourself and you doing your energy work and spending more time outdoors, I feel like this is you really kind of heading towards something. Now you need to make a commitment to yourself. So this could be a spiritual commitment. Like again, when I mentioned the meditation, like daily I'm going to do meditation. I'm going to do it 2 or 3 times a week. Commit to something that is going to create movement, but it's going to create healing. It's going to create something that's going to give you consistency, that's going to give you a passion to start making the right choices for yourself. I really feel like the make a commitment is that. This is a nod towards, yes, again, you're on the right path, so commit to it, make a decision, commit to it, make a commitment. If there are relationships, this is, make a commitment to that. Instead of expecting things to go bad. I feel like might be touching on the past one. I do that many readings. I'm not 100% sure what I said to you last month. But I do feel like there may have been some kind of relationship dynamic for you, Leo. And this again is saying to make a commitment. And this could be to nurture the relationship you're hoping to grow. This could be making a commitment to finding somebody. It's something like that's heading you towards something that you desire. So please apply that to where that applies for you. So these last cards, the last card always kind of rounds up the reading. It gives me a full energy vision of the energy that we're reading. 2 cards came out for you. So explore your options. This definitely gets the sense of commit to searching for me. Or commit. So again, this could be that you're wanting to find a better job, or you want to leave the job that you're in and find something that's just as suitable, just so you explore your options. There's no rushing into things. It doesn't want you to rush and take action. It wants you to start movement, start looking into things, start going towards what it is that you desire. But realize that there's many options out there for you. You're riding on your horse, so you're on a journey. Everything around you is abundant. There's possibilities, possibilities are endless at the end of the day, and possibilities are only as limited as our mind. You know what I mean? Like as limited as our imagination. God is in charges with this card. You have so many you are on the right path cards, Leo. Like it's not even funny. This is where you're supposed to be. This is a journey you're supposed to be traveling on. You are very, very much divinely guided. Like the guidance with you has come through every second card in a way. It's kind of like, look, you have the support. You have our guidance. We're there pushing you. The universe has your back right now. They're trying to tell you, come, let's get going. Like there's a favorable outcome. It's good for you. Let's get moving. And I do feel like this has been your energy for some time, and yet you have been hesitant in it, or been holding back and holding on to something like ideals or grief and things like that. And I feel like this is like March energy for me, for you, Leo, is actually a really good energy. It really feels like you coming into yourself, coming into a place where like now you are ready. You are ready now. And baby steps, be kind to yourself. You are doing energy healing work. You are doing spiritual work. You are searching within. There's no rush with this, and you're being guided not to rush. Sometimes we have a reading and we're like, right, you know what? I'm going to start taking action. You're a fire sign. You have passion. You can be impulsive. You can rush into things. There's really no need for this. And I feel like actually it could do you good to acknowledge that within yourself, that you really don't have to take rash actions. So I hope that makes sense for you, Leo. I hope all of my words are resonating. Please comment below. I love reading whether or not that resonates to you, and any comments or questions. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next month. Thank you so much, Leo.